What up? This is Rapids, and so Just Hilarious is now a new permanent host at the Breakfast Club. She is replacing Angela Yee, and that's a good thing because Angela Yee was not a good host for that show because she stopped discussing anything with the other members, DJ Envy and Charlemagne. She would basically just report her news and then just shut up. She would let them talk amongst each other, Envy and Charlemagne. She would stay out the way, stay out the discussion. She wouldn't engage in any of the dialogue with them at all because she was upset with Charlemagne. And I did a full report on this. If you want to go back in my videos, and you can find the Breakfast Club videos where I discussed what was actually going on with that whole situation. I might leave a link in the comment section and description box, so check that. But yeah, with Just Hilarious now being an official permanent host at the Breakfast Club, this is good because yeah, she'll actually engage in discussion. She doesn't have this attitude like Angela Yee had. So this is a good thing. And this might help save the Breakfast Club because right now the Breakfast Club is not really, I mean, they are looking at Envy like he might end up getting in a situation where he might not be able to be at the show anymore because a lot is going down with Envy right now. And I'm going to get that to that in a second. So, but let's finish off with this Just Hilarious thing. So basically with Just Hilarious, they were basically switching out hosts over the last year. They would have different hosts come on. They were trying to fill out who they really wanted to replace Angela Yee. They had all types of different hosts coming through. And I guess they decided to go with Just Hilarious as an official host. And she announced this on December 23rd of 2023 at an event with Charlemagne and Envy. So this is going to be the new lineup at the Breakfast Club. And it was kind of interesting because Just Hilarious just had a situation with Sexy Red where they were kind of going back and forth with each other like they were going to be ops because they didn't get along at all. And that I was thinking like this might put her in jeopardy of being the host because they really didn't get along. So Sexy Red had an attitude with Just Hilarious, and I guess she heard some of the things she was saying and didn't like her, and it was going down between the two. They really were not feeling each other. But then I heard behind the scenes they kind of worked it all out, and they might be on better terms now. But with DJ Envy, now with him, it looks like he might get arrested if he doesn't turn over some documents that he was ordered to turn over by January 22nd. So the previous date that he was supposed to have these documents turned over had already passed. So now he has a warning that if he doesn't comply with the subpoena to hand over documents related to that situation with the real estate thing where they're saying he was tricking people out their money with Cesar Pena, well, that's not over yet. And there's a lot going on with that whole situation. So now he's being warned. He must hand over these documents by his new date of January 22nd, which is coming up quick. So he has to comply. Pena had gotten actually arrested on federal charges for this situation. Plus there's over a dozen lawsuits. There's about actually almost 24 lawsuits according to my report. So they're in big trouble right now with that whole situation. They're saying that they tricked people out their money. Over $40 million was lost by investors in that situation. Now, Cesar Pena came out and tried to clear DJ Envy's name in that whole thing. So he came out and said Envy really had nothing to do with it. And Envy saying, yeah, he was just involved with it because he thought it was real. And he didn't know it was all a scheme. They tricked people out their money. So Cesar Pena is trying to say, yeah, Envy's cleared and all this. But we'll have to see what happens because the feds are looking into this and they want documents. So that's going to tell their story. They want proof and evidence to back up that he was clear of being involved in the situation. And it gets even worse when basically they were promoting this over the airwaves, the federal airwaves with the Breakfast Club. So they even had Cesar Pena on as a guest before. So this might not go the way, we'll have to see. We'll have to stay tuned and see how this all goes. There was a moment where people were saying that Envy, the feds paid a visit to the iHeart studios and the Breakfast Club studios to obtain some things from Envy or talk to him or something. There was a lot going on. Like I said, go back in my videos and find the reports that I made because I have all the information in those videos where, yeah, there was a lot of things going on with Envy. And the feds were looking into this. And like I said, there's several lawsuits going on right now about this whole situation. So Envy might not be in the clear as of yet. And if he doesn't hand over those documents, he could face arrest. So that would take him off of the air. And I guess it'll be left with Charlemagne and Jess Hilarious. And they'll have to replace DJ Envy if that happens. But you know, DJ Envy is knee deep in this, and he's going to have to see how this all plays out. So far, he hasn't been arrested federally, but I believe he is involved in some of these civil lawsuits because a lot of people lost a lot of money over this thing. So we'll have to see how this all plays out. I'm going to keep y'all all posted as new information becomes available. So make sure you subscribe and click that like button and click the notification bell so that YouTube knows the, keep you in tune with Rapid so I can keep you posted on anything new that's coming out on this story as it's developing. So, yeah, that's about it for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This has been Rapid. So I'm out of here.